So I haven't recorded a video in a few days. I finished Whole30 a little bit early, and a few people have been asking me why I did it early and everything, so I'll just explain that later. And I'm just going to show you guys what I usually eat on like a day that I'm not on Whole30. So yeah, and I will just show you guys throughout the day. And today is Tuesday, so hopefully we're going to Menchies tonight. My favorite place ever! So for breakfast, I'm having a tuna cake. It's just tuna and sweet potato seasonings and egg. I had originally 6, but I've been eating them the last couple days, so I only have 1 left. But I'm just going to pack some almonds to have for later. And when I'm not doing Whole30, I take supplements. So I take the Super HD 2 in the morning, and then I'm also on the loading phase right now for the creatine, so I take 2 scoops in the morning, and then I usually just take 1 with my C4 when I work out. So I'm going to take this to work with me and have that in a little bit. Yeah, but the capsules I take first thing in the morning, and also I take 1 at lunchtime too. Having some green tea, peppermint green tea, and my water, of course. Lunch is a homemade chicken vegetable soup that my fiance's mom made us yesterday. My Super HD capsule and my creatine that I showed you guys earlier. I didn't take it yet, so I'm going to have it with lunch. And for dessert at lunch, oh my god, I have a homemade peanut butter cookie that I made. It's gluten-free, just has like 4 ingredients. Oh my god, it's a cookie. Everyone's gonna freak out because I have a homemade cookie. That's okay, I'm gonna devour it. It's gonna be so good. So yeah, a lot of people were asking me about why I stopped a little bit early, about I guess 7-8 days early. The reason why is because I'm just ready. I'm ready to start my life. I'm ready to start the new chapter in my life. There's lots of other reasons though. I'm just getting gas right now, so I figured it's a good time to do a little video. But yeah, and so I think the biggest thing is that, I mean, I was really proud of myself. That's the longest I've ever went without sugar, but the restrictiveness of it was not good for me, because I've had so many issues with binge eating before, and I felt like it wasn't really good for me to be so restrictive and not allowed to have anything. And honestly, just the biggest thing too is that I was miserable. Like, it's great losing weight, great feeling a little bit better, but emotionally I was not happy. Like, I was just, every day I'm just bummed, like I was in such a bad place and I wasn't happy with anything. And another reason why I stopped early is just also because I eat like that normally. So I mean, to deprive myself of certain things just because of the Whole30, it kind of didn't make sense to me. I mean, I understand everything. I understand it. I completely agree with the Whole30 way of life. But it's just not realistic, and I think it's great. Like, I got what I wanted out of it. I was able to control a lot of my sugar cravings, and also got to like lose the weight that I wanted to lose, and that was awesome. I like kind of like kick-started what I needed to do. So that I got everything that I wanted out of it. I just got it a little bit earlier than everybody else, and some people are like freaking out because I ended early. And it's like, you know what? I'm not mad. I don't feel like I failed. I'm happy with my progress. I'm happy with everything I did, and I'm not gonna let some people on the internet dictate my life or whatever. And it just kind of like, it's kind of a bummer that people are like, oh my god, you didn't finish Whole30, and like calling me a failure. And it's like, whatever, I didn't fail. Like, honestly, I am so happy with my progress, how everything was, and I wouldn't change it. And yeah, whoopee-doo, I went 3 weeks instead of 4. Oh my god, I better freak out. So I don't know, I'm happy with the results, and I am ready to go on my next chapter of life. I wanted to add also that when I decided I was going to be like done Whole30 and wanted to just live my normal balanced life, and I posted that I had bought Oreos and like Oreo sandwich things, and I got 2 boxes because they were on sale. I think I bought them on Friday, and a little like pint of Ben and Jerry's. And I think I had like a couple scoops of Ben and Jerry's, and I haven't had anything else. I haven't had those Pop-Tarts I posted or Oreo, the ice cream sandwiches. I haven't had that yet. And it's like, I bought those on Friday. Today is now Tuesday, and I haven't had any of it. So I mean, I'm not being like, oh, I'm quitting Whole30 and I'm gonna go binge out. It's like, the treats are in my house, and it's my decision if I want to eat them. And it's pretty like awesome to me that I can control it enough that I'm just barely having anything at all. And it's so nice, because going from like binging to like a whole thing of like cookies in the car and hiding the evidence from my fiance, and it's just, people don't know the story behind everyone else. And that's my biggest thing, is like, I honestly have to stop being like, I gotta be on this diet and I gotta be strict for 2 weeks, or go on a sugar detox for 3 weeks, or Whole30, because I never finish it, because I'm always like, okay, this is dumb. I need to just figure it out on my own and stop like doing what other people tell me to do. I need to figure out what works for me. And I feel like I can do that right now. Like, those treats are in my house. I haven't gone and eaten the whole thing yet, and I haven't gained weight, and I'm going to be back on working out, and I want to also like live like a balanced lifestyle. Like, I've been, wanting to do like, if it fits your macros type style, I guess. I don't really want to go counting everything or weighing things out. I just want to live a normal life. And when you suffer from eating disorders and hiding food and starving yourself and binging, and which so many people struggle with, and now that I have the education to do what I feel is best for myself, I'm not going to let other people tell me what I can or can't eat or whatever. I mean, I studied sports nutrition in school. Personally, that program did not work for me. I believe in more holistic nutrition with the random treats here and there. So I mean, I have, I understand what works for bodies, but I need to figure out what works for myself. And obviously, like, primal paleo lifestyle works for everybody. It's just, I need to figure out how many treats I can have and what bothers me. Obviously, I know I have a wheat sensitivity, but if I'm going to have like a Pop-Tart here and there, it's not going to make me bloat out like crazy. So, I mean, people get so hung up on everything. Like, there's so many people on Instagram where they're like, posting that they had like light ranch dressing, and people are like, oh my god, that's not healthy. It's like, okay, calm down. Like, sometimes you don't have time to make homemade dressing or whatever. So, I mean, people need to just chill out. And, my biggest thing is, I will give people crap on Instagram or whatever if they're not eating. If they're starving themselves and they got like 300,000 followers, and those people are watching those people starve themselves, and that's when I have a problem. Like, that's when I will say something. And yeah, I mean, and I'm just so like done with people people being so negative towards me, towards everybody else. Like, I'm just done with negative people. I mean, people are gonna watch my videos and be like, this girl's stupid or whatever. It's like, that's fine. Don't watch my videos. Just unsubscribe. It's no big deal. Like, I'm not Insta famous or anything, and honestly, I don't really care. The people I have on my Instagram are awesome. Like, I love them. And, if you like me, you like me. If you don't, you don't. That's fine. Don't need to make mean comments. It's just, not everyone's gonna like you. Like they say on Instagram, You're not a jar of peanut butter. You can't please everybody. So I just got home, gonna have my C4 and then work out. And there's a little bumper head there. It's time for a workout. So excited because we get to see Autumn on Saturday. She's coming here to the city. So excited. And yeah, I'm gonna hang out with my friend that I met on Instagram. And we're gonna have a great time. So stay tuned for that video too, because I'm definitely gonna put up something for that. So for supper, having some cabbage, carrots, zucchini, snap peas, chicken, and a little bit of like couple tablespoons of jasmine rice and a couple tablespoons of brown rice. And also, since I'm not on the Whole30 now, I can have some balsamic vinaigrette on it. I think that was probably the worst part about being on Whole30 is I couldn't have any like sauces, which I get, but just can only eat so much hot sauce. So I'm just gonna have a little tiny bit of the sauce and then eat supper.
It was so hard to
we were given chocolates today from Brad's mom, so I'm having 3 chocolates. Oh my god, it's gonna be so good. Brad, where are we going right now?
I think Menchies.
Is that my favorite place ever?
Yeah.
Goes right into the freezer, and I eat mine on Friday nights. Yeah, I eat half on Friday and half on Saturday, and those are my weekend treats. What the heck is spilt? Like cookie crumbs or something. Jeez. And I'm just having some of my homemade quinoa cake and a couple little scoops of ice cream while we watch The Bachelor.